Welcome to Blockchain Army, the leading media agency on the space that aims to promote the adoption of blockchain technology. I'm Kristen, and I'll be the host for our live AMA session today. And again, we're broadcasting from our Blockchain Army YouTube channel. So if you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notifications for other interesting videos that are coming up every single week. And as usual, we will be hosting two interesting giveaways. The first one is the pre-live giveaway where I'll pick five of the best lucky winner from our previous Twitter posts. And the second giveaway is the in-live giveaway, which also is the community Q&A section. So this is where I'm gonna pick five the best comments/questions that were dropped during the live. And the total reward for those two giveaways are 200 USDTs. So don't forget to stay until the end of this live session to find out who are the winners and also how to claim your reward as well. So today we're welcoming Miss Anna from the project Ninneko. So Anna, can you hear me?
Can hear you very clearly. Hi, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can. So can you introduce a little bit about yourself and also your project?
Okay, thank you. And first of all, I would like to thank you guys for coming today. And okay, so my name is Anna. I'm currently the representative of Ninneko. And about Ninneko, it's an enchanting idle RPG MFT games on Binance Smart Chain. You will be immersed in, mysterious village in deep forest and 2 hours spending hour raising Ninneko, as known as a legendary ninja cat. And with Ninneko, you can easy to play to earn for real. You can earn Mata Hour tokens by collecting, breeding Ninneko, and battling, etc. through PvP and PvE battles and campaigns. Mata is not only the in-game currency, but also a cryptocurrency where you can trade in the Ninneko market. And we are committed to providing you a fair and safe environment for our fellow players, controlling inflation and boat detection. Okay, and our alpha test gonna be released soon, so I hope you guys can read and enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you. That was a very brief but also descriptive introduction. So next up, we would love to go more deeply into the project. So let's start with the question of like what do you guys have like the backup story for your names part like for your project's name? So like what's the meaning behind Ninenko?
Okay, great question. Thank you. So basically, I would like to talk about our background information about my team first. Through 10 years, we published multiple successful online games like Boomba Online and Idol 3Q. We are also proud to be the winner of Bluebirds Award in 2015, one of the biggest game development contests in Vietnam. Okay, excuse me for a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, so basically the game is so can you like go into like the concept of your game? So like what is basically about?
Oh, sorry, can you pardon me? I can hear it.
Yeah, so like basically about like the whole project, what are the members like after that and then what you guys are building and what you guys offer to the market right now. Let's start with talking
Okay.
about the team. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I want to talk about my amazing teammates who contribute to our project all day long, but the time is limited. So let me start with our CTO, Mr. Vitha. He has more than 12 years experience in system architectures, and beside him we have Mr. Haidang, our project managers. He's an expert in game development industry, and also leader animator, leader artist, and game designer, leader marketer play an undeniable role in developing this game. And also collaborators and partnerships are some of the most important cornerstone to have improved this game. We have to say thank you to our partners as well as our collaborators for supporting us. So Longzone is currently our incubators, and you guys, BC at Army and GameFi are also our fellow partners that help us with the promotionals and marketing strategies. And we can would like to introduce GD10 Ventures, QU Ventures, Red Hat, AV Star Capital, and Ideal Research Ventures are our angel investor. And
Great.
we are also
That
reaching
sounds
out
like,
for,
yeah. I keep talking.
yeah,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Okay, that's fine. We are reaching out for strategic partners to approach our international communities and launch this game successfully. So thank you all for our teams and partners. Okay, so that's all.
Yeah, that's great. That sounds like a lot of experience people are gathered in one project, and to make this whole masterpiece build up, you guys went through, uh, like you guys clearly went through a lot together, and also you guys have came till together until today, and which is why Ninneko is, as successful as we can see nowadays. And so the next question is that what kind of products and services are you guys offering to the space, to the market, and to the users?
Okay, so MFT generally and FSD games specifically are really hype recently, and whereas there are numerous breeding games in the market, not many have the idle system. So Ninneko is proud to be the idling RPG breeding games that enable our fellow players to play the game anytime, anywhere with any devices, and also avoiding the repetitive task every day. It's easy for our user um, to have more sustainable usage habit when playing idle games, and it makes us very different and attractive to our user. So currently, we only have we're gonna be released a video about Ninneko market where you can buy, sell them, and breed them. And I would like to talk about our tokenomics as well as token utilities. Okay, so in Ninneko, there are two types of tokens, Nino and Mata. Ninneko tokens as well as Nino, NYNO, is a BEP20 utility governance tokens for the Ninneko games. You can use Nino token to pay for Ninneko breeding fee and to promote decentralized community governance for the game. Nino tokens allow holders to propose and vote for a governance proposal to determine features of the Ninneko game. And about Matatabi tokens, known as MATA, MATA, is also an BEP20 tokens, which is used in game currency and cryptocurrency in the market. Uh, Whereas Mata tokens has an unlimited supply, the Nino is limited to 200 million supply, and the spend of Mata is burned to partially offset inflations, but Nino is reallocated to community treasury. When the game released, there's a lot of appealing events in the community treasury, so please wait and keep update for this community treasury. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your answer. So as you mentioned your tokenomics, so can you go deeply into that by explaining how like the tokenomics are distributed in like into the team or like to the liquidity and all of that?
Okay, so about our token distribution, it's beyond the model of fair launch, where our holders can buy it private sale and IDO at the same price. There is about 50% of the tokens is for private sale and IDO, but these models enable us to be completely decentralized, and in the long run, moreover, our holders, who are the owners of Nino tokens, can vote on governance proposals as mentioned and to be in charge of their own assets. And there's also distribution for our teams, our advisory, and there is a 10% of their tokens is for the liquidity, and also we have a little bit an amount of tokens for the community for the game incentives. Okay, so that's about our token distributions. You can see it in our white paper.
Great. Yeah, thank you for the guidance. And yeah, a lot of investors would love to look into that part. So yeah, I think you helped them a lot by, explaining this in the live AMA today. And next up, so after we talked about the tokenomics, so why don't you, explain a little bit about your marketing strategy? So, since there are a lot of projects, they have their own kind of marketing uh, method, like platforms and all of that. So, what strategy that you guys use for Ninneko for your project?
Okay, so as you know, that IDO will be launched on this November 5th. And up to now, we are focusing on the IDO campaign. In such a short time, we have received a lot of attention from you guys, and this make it really grateful. And we are proud to uh, announce that our social media up to now had received some incredible numbers. Thanks to your support on our TikTok, we have received over 4.5 million views within 3 days with just 2 videos. And our Nineko's global group on Telegram also has more than 1,000 followers every day. And up to now, we are like received more than 3,000 whitelist, and this make it really, that grateful. Um, we are focusing on social media like Twitter, Telegram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. So I hope that you can focus us on social media. And we are also collaborating with KOLs and other gaming and crypto communities to market our project in the long term. And we will hold multiple events, mini games to attract new users as well as expand their market. And that we also create some AMA sessions, like today's AMA sessions. Okay, so that's kind of particular marketing strategy that pop up on my mind right now. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, so that's about like the social, marketing side. So what about gaining more users on on your project, like on the in-game side? Like what kind of solution that you guys plan on to attract more players and attract, to like improve your users' experience in game?
Okay, so our official games gonna be launched in January uh, this next year, and to give our user the best experience gaming experience. We are focusing on the in game, um, So we'll start with village building in the game, and as well as farming some kind of service in the game, and we also have some contests and tournament in the PvP battles, and we have also give away a lot of legendary Ninneko uh, MFT so that user can have more Ninneko to battle and contest with other in PvP and PvE battles. Some that's a little bit of information that I couldn't tell you. I want to keep it secret. So thank you, and sorry about that. I can talk more.
Yeah. Well, you obviously gave out a lot to our users right here, so don't feel sorry about anything. Just, go with the
Okay.
flow. And yeah, we would like we're here today to learn more about your project, right? So you don't have to be shy to share anything here. It's a it's a space for everyone. Um, so yeah, thank you for talking about the community side and like the marketing and also your gameplay as well. So last but not least, since there are a lot of like scam projects out there on the space right now, and that's
Yeah,
clearly one
yeah.
of like the biggest concern of all. So what can you say to guarantee that your security system that works good enough and that can guarantee your user's wallet as well as the trust to the project?
Okay, I know that security is the main major that our players and holders caring about, and is also our top priority as well. And that in the in games system, we always have a 24/7 dev development team that can take on and keep updating about the game, so that if there is any problems. And as well, we also have the AI system in the game, and that if our players when playing the game you can see some problem like bug or something, just please report it to us so that we can update it and it immediately. And there's always we can always have a reward sort of like valuable gift to give you as a contributors. Okay, so that's about our security that we can promising you like to the moon, but we are always try our best to updating about the games and try our best to give you the most experience ever. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. So since we've covered quite enough about the project, I think it is good to close out the first section of our live today and move on to the second part, which is the Q&A section. So this is where I'm gonna pick five best comments from the viewers, from the audience who are watching this live right now. And those five people, those five usernames are called, will receive a reward of 100 USDTs after this live, and we will post up a full instruction of how to claim your reward after this. So don't forget to stay tuned and look for all of that on our Blockchain Army Twitter account. Okay. So
Okay,
first off,
I'm ready for it.
the first, yeah, you should be. So the first question that we have is from the username of Henry Stone. Many of the top blockchains have recently suffered from serious security flaws, which have disappointed many people. So Ninneko is a blockchain game. How will you protect your investors? Yeah, this is kind of like the similar question that I've asked you before, but it's always best, it's always better to repeat your answer and explain more deeply into that to the users.
Okay, first of all, thank you for your question. I always understand that this is your problem, like you really care about this. Okay, so about the security that we always have a strategy to protect our investor. That I mentioned, we have the AI system in the game, and we always have the development teams 24/7 in the game, and we also have the audit agency to demonstrate to you guys that we are clean. And and yeah, that's all I want to tell.
Great. That is, yeah, thank you for your answer and also the question. So next up, we will move on to the second one right here. So this one is from the username of Listiani Era Property. As you say, Ninengo is ideal game, then how can you keep the game alive and interesting? Otherwise, it will be only breeding game with Nino and burning Mata.
Okay, thank you for your question. As I mentioned, idle games is our the leading system to keep the game alive and interesting. That we have a lot of battles and can battle in the games. To not just breeding, we also want to keep the idle system to make the Ninakos update themselves in they that they have the power. For example, the power came from 1 star to 5 star. The idle game allow the Ninako to um, constantly update in the game. And beside it, we also have the daily task that the idle game can handle. It's not just about breeding and burning matter. It's all about battles and the farm, the game, the farm. Like there's a lot of activities in the games that you will know. I'm sorry, I can tell more clearly because the trailers of Ninneko game gonna be released soon, so I have to keep secret that now I can reveal too much about the activities in the games. So thank you for your question, and please wait for our video trailer so that you can have more information about that. Thank you.
Great. Thank you for your answer. And yeah, that explains a lot about the gameplay of Ninenko. And you guys clearly have a backup plan and like a solution for every problem that comes up that arises during the process. And I think that's a very good, business model and also like a very good way to run a whole project. Yeah, thank you. And for your next question came from the username of Kimbay, BNB Forever 11. Will the team invite a celebrity or ambassador to help spread the word about the game?
Oh, yes, as I mentioned about our marketing strategy, we are collaborating with KOLs to market the game and to approach to you guys in global communities. But yeah, it's a great idea. We want to collaborate with others, celebrity or ambassador, not only to make it approachable for you guys, but also to keep the games legit more. And yes, okay, we're gonna think about it, and we're gonna be officially announced it soon. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That is a very good idea. Came from a very dedicated user, I can tell right here. Since yeah, this person really, did a lot of research about the project, and he clearly knows how a game project should work. Since like, is always is a very good idea to like collab with streamers. Like those who always goes on live and then review about like a lot of gameplays on the market. I think that's you guys should probably take that into consideration because that will boost your community a lot more, and oh no, like spread your project's name to like other community and like even globally. So yeah, I think that would be very helpful. So if this ever occur in the future, don't forget to hit us up and make a really big announcement for everyone. So for the fourth question, from the username of James David, what is your top priorities in the end of 2021 and the coming 2022? So could you share some plans for the upcoming year? Which part of the project are you most focused on right now?
Okay, thank you for your question. I would like to share a little bit about our roadmap. So our top priority in the end of 2021 is that we want to, launching our alpha test and officially beta launch, so that you can test the game and to picture more about what happens in the game, what the gameplay like, or you know things like that. And we are focusing on our marketing strategy so that you can so basically we have a global community, Philippine community, Vietnam community, and China community. So we want to focusing on the 2 months left of 2021 to expand the community, and as well as we want to focusing on non-crypto community so that the players who have never used blockchain before or know nothing about cryptocurrency can easily playing it at the beginning. And in the coming 2022, we would like to focusing more on the game, the in-game, so that we can attract as many players as possible. Okay, thank you so much for your question.
Yeah, thank you, Anna, for the answer. Um, well, unfortunately, we have reached the last question of our live AMA today. Um, so what? So this is the question came from the username of Lei Chung 3108. What if the gamers make a lot of money and there isn't enough liquidity? What strategy has the organization devised to avoid this predicament?
Okay, thank you for your questions. That's a hard question that I have to think a little bit to understand it. To understand it and answer you. Okay, so what if I make a lot of money? Okay, sorry, my internet has lost connection. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, we can still hear you. Is everything okay?
Okay, I can hear you. Maybe my internet has some problem.
Yeah, so we're back. So are you ready for the answer of your question 5 for our Q&A section?
Actually, I have to discuss with my team to give you the fully answer. Uh, okay, sorry for that. But it actually the very good question, so that I can understand more about the game and can guarantee you to the most incredible game experience ever. But um, actually, when discussing about token distribution, there are a certain amount of liquidity, so that we we actually based on this base we actually based on the revenue that we expected, and about that's a number we have calculated before officially announced.
Are you done with your answer?
Well, yeah, I have to. Yeah, I have to have this answer, but I know that it's not the demanding answer. But I think that I will have a Facebook post so that I can answer it clearly more. Okay, so thanks again for your question. It's make us
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well, since this is quite a little bit unexpected to the guests of our AMA sections usually, so it's okay if you haven't got an idea of like what plans up for those kind of questions came from the users. Yeah, this question is quite hard for everyone to answer it. So I think we will have the full answer for the fifth winner right here on the Twitter and on like the social channels later on from the team Ninneko. So guys, don't worry because you guys are still gonna get your concern resolved after all. So just have to stay tuned and catch up with the network, catch up with all the updates of their project. And last but not least, we also still have the last session where we are gonna find out who are the five winners of our pre-life giveaways. Yeah, our pre-life giveaway section that we have posted on our Twitter account before. So let's open up the wheel, the lucky wheel, and roll out to see who are those five winners.
Okay, thank you again for your concern and the five question here. That all the questions that you have asked me that help me understanding more about the game, so that we can develop it before it officially launched. And for all the questions that I can answer here, that we have more question, we're gonna answer it one way or another. So please contact us on our social media and just ask us anything. We are pleased to answer you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. While we wait for the tech guy to show up, the lucky wheel, do you want to say any last words to our community, to the users, and like the audience who are watching this right now? Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Okay, so yeah, let's count down and find out who are those winners. Okay, so
oh,
congratulations
that's a
to
really
the five winners. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, isn't it?
yay! Congratulations.
Woo! So yeah, we're gonna post up a social on a post on our social channels later on Barmy Twitter account, and we will guide you all through the process. And like guide you through the instruction, and we'll know how to claim your rewards after this. So don't forget to stay tuned and look up for that later on. But right now, we unfortunately we have to say goodbye to our audience right here. And I know, why don't you say some last words to our lovely users right here?
Okay, so thank you guys so much for your support and your concern on our project Ninneko. Uh, I don't think that time flies that much, so that we have to say goodbye. But we always try our best to give you the best experience gaming ever. So please follow us on our social media to keep updating on our project, and we promise not to let you down. So again, thank you so much. I, as a representative of Ninneko, really grateful for your support. Okay, so thank you, and thank you again, Kristen, for the AMA session today, as well as the BCS Army. Okay, thank you, and goodbye.
Thank you. Yeah. It's been a very great AMA section with Anna, the very beautiful guest from Ninneko today. And we've covered quite enough about the project as well. And we also have a deeper understanding, like insight of the project. So, yeah, thank you for your time. And it was a very huge pleasure getting to know you and getting to talk about the project. And guys, don't forget to follow up on our Telegram group, our Twitter account, and a lot of other social media channels. We have put all that information down in the description box, and to receive updated news about highlighted project, crypto news, and like moreover ideal information, and a lot of other interesting giveaways and mini games are coming in your way as well. So thank you all for staying until the end, and I want to see you all in the next video. Right now, let's say goodbye to everyone.
Okay, goodbye, everyone.